how my fool heart aches with every breath you take, every move you make, every vow you break, every claim you stake, every single day I'll be watching you. Since you're gone, I've been lost without a trace. Look around and I only see your face. Good morning, dude. Good morning, Judes. Hello, Judes. Tip top of the morning to you. How are you? I'm doing good. I am what they call stone cold sober. Sober as a judge, really. I'm about to take care of that problem, though. Ever think we're in hell? Dude, wouldn't that be fucked up if we find out, like, that we are all, like, sinners that fucked up in the first life, and, like, this is, like, what hell is? We just have to live this existence over and 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 over. It's like Groundhog Day. Maybe that's hell. I don't know. I think hell is pretty chill if that's the case, though. You're high on nicotine. Good point. Okay. Good point. Good day, sir. I'm still feeling tired from working a 12-hour shift yesterday on Father's Day. Yeah, I worked a 12-hour shift yesterday on Father's Day, too. Maybe not 12, but...
Let's see. Let's add it up.
I did a lot of work yesterday, too.
I think maybe
probably
the
like,
day before you did 12 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yesterday I might have done 6. Something like that. Why all the news is depressing? I mean, there's a number of reasons for that. Number one, the world is very depressing. Number two, the news is not news. It's a propaganda arm of the government. The government wants you fearful. When you're fearful for your life, fearful of your neighbor, fearful of some other country, fearful of some other religion or other skin color, when you're fearful, you don't have time to realize that the person with their hand in your pocket is the government. Not the brown guy that came across the border, not the Muslim guy, not the black man and his family. It's you and your government that are the problem. So as long as the government has undue influence over the fourth estate, which is supposed to be the greatest and most powerful tool to check the power of the government, because its sole job is to inform the people of what the government is doing in their name. But now the government basically owns the media. And so you've got examples like people from 90 different affiliate stations reading the same exact script, the same exact time, in 90 different towns all across America. You've got examples of, if it bleeds is now 100% of the law when it comes to the media. To keep you fearful about somebody that got beat up, all the way across town from you. Somebody that was found dead in their apartment all the way across town or 2 towns over from you. And it's just a litany of human tragedy and human misery. And the fourth estate is supposed to be the arm, a non-governmental arm, to interpret those events for human beings and to keep human beings informed about what's going on in their worlds. The fourth estate now is a legitimate propaganda arm of the state. So you've got certain flavors that follow the Democratic Party part of the state. You've got certain flavors that follow the Republican Party part of the state. You've got very little to no independent journalism going on anymore. You've got uncritical acceptance of press releases. You've got several examples that I remember from the last couple of years of the Biden administration literally just giving talking points to the news to disseminate for him. Howdy, Paul. Hope your day is going well. Well, we'll see, I guess. Mainstream media is all left. Really? What's Fox News? Fox News about as mainstream as it comes. Still, I believe, the most viewed network in all of America when it comes to news. Is Fox News all the way over there on the left? Can you square that comment that you made with reality, Mr. Dunn? Sure would appreciate that. How is mainstream media all left when Fox News is the most powerful news organization in America? How's that? You think military folks deserve any kind of special respect or reverence? I realize they're just pawns, but from a selfish perspective, I'm glad they volunteer, so I don't have to. Nobody deserves any extra respect or reverence. In my mind, everybody deserves a baseline of respect and a baseline of reverence, and that's it. Fox is the only thing now. What about Blaze? What about all these what about the Daily Wire? Are you gonna try and tell me those aren't mainstream media? The Daily Wire is like $1 billion empire now. So Fox is the only thing except for the Blaze, Daily Wire, Patriot News, come on, bud. You're coping. Newsmax, OAN, keep it going. So can you clean that one up for me, Mr. Dunn? Have you changed your mind, Mr. Dunn? Or are you going to somehow try and convince me that you're still right, Mr. Dunn? Sure would appreciate an answer on that pretty quickly, Mr. Dunn, because I'm starting to feel like you might be trolling. Or you might be too dumb to have this conversation, Mr. Dunn. Yeah, those aren't mainstream media. I'm right. See you later, Mr. Dunn. Good last name, by the way, because you definitely are Dunn. See how that works? He's not going to answer you. He did. He just wanted to pretend. He wanted to remain in the Coke bubble. We pop Coke bubbles around here. We don't let people cope with their mouths. Threat to collective IQ neutralized. IQ curve stabilizing. Thing is, the United States flag they love so much is a fascist flag now. All flags are fascist flags. Let's be real. All nationalism is fascism. Let's be fucking real. How the hell did this foolishness end up on my feed, and how do I make it stop? I can help you with that. I can help you with that, buddy. What strain you smoking? This is wedding cake, an indica strain. Very good. Womp womp. Dude, this is fucking bullshit. Do you hear what's going on? I'm surrounded. If you read People's History by Howard Zinn, you would know U.S. literally hasn't changed in 235 years. Yeah, people don't understand there's nothing new under the sun. People don't understand that time is a flat circle. People don't understand that abuse is cyclical. What is that sound? That is somebody mowing their lawn over there and somebody mowing their lawn over there. And we're hearing the cacophony. Bro, I don't know how to spell a reapy-doo-ah. I don't think it's actually a word. So basically, you just got to sound it out. I think you're doing fine. I don't know if there's a gah in there. Take the biggest hit possible from that? No. I'm going to go ahead and finish it like a normal person. How's that? Blessings, friend. Same to you. Rip-a-doo. Rip-a-doo. Well, rip-a-doo. Well, rip-a-doo. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, the ah has relief. The ah is like, the walreepy-doo is like anxiety, and the ah is release. Walreepy-doo. I do put a W at the beginning because I kind of hear a W when I listen to the short. I kind of hear, walreepy-doo. Walreepy-doo. A reapy-doo-ah will never not be funny. I know, dude, bro. And it makes MAGA cope hella hard. That's why I don't waste my time talking to MAGA trying to pull apart Trump's policies and stuff. I will talk with that about MAGA, but only if they are willing to explain to me the duty in the pants and the reapy-doo-ah. I want them to explain to me. And I want them to talk a little bit about how they feel about the big old dump in his pants. And I want them to do both of those things without saying the words Joe or Biden. We know Joe Biden is lost. We know, well, some of us do. Real leftists know that Joe Biden is lost. They know he's got a poopy in his pants too. They know he shakes hands with the air. You know. What it do? Whoop, reapy-doo-ah. Whoop, reapy-doo-ah. Whoop. Okay. Bum 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 ba bum bum. Yeah, usually MAGA is not able to get past go with me because if you want to be MAGA, that's cool. But you're going to have to give me an explanation that isn't cope and doesn't mention Joe Biden for walreepy-doo-ah and the poopies in his pants. Oh, Phoebes uncracked it. Phoebes cracked the code. Walreepy-doo-ah. At least Biden talking about his hairy legs was a weird anecdote. No one wanted to hear it, but a reapy-doo was unintelligible. I know, but Biden is now unintelligible too. Remember, the whole hairy leg shit was like, that was like almost 5 years ago now, dude. Peepaw has gotten a little farther down the road since then. Peepaw doesn't know where he is. Let me tell you something. Here in America, we do pause briefly, loudly. I don't want to. Oh no, Jack, it's fucked, bro. The motherfucker is like gone. Biden thinks Shinzo Abe is still Japan's PM. Yeah, Biden didn't hear that Shinzo Abe got fucking murdered in the streets like a year and a half ago. Peepaw Poopy Pants didn't hear that. Yeah, America can be defined by one word. How does it mean, Jack? Play any insurance, Paul? No, not with any proficiency. I don't take donos here, and I also don't let people fucking use caps lock, and also I don't let people fucking jump in the middle of a topic with an attention-seeking thing. So you're like triple banned. That's crazy. That one comment would have got you banned like 3 times based on the one rule that we have in here, which is respect the vibe. And the Vosh clause, of course, to respect the vibe. We all know what the Vosh clause is. You will speak to me like I'm a dude in public standing at a bus stop. You will not walk up to me. You will not fucking say weird shit that you would never say to my face. You will not be creepy hypersexual. You will not make a meme reference that's apropos of nothing. You will not blurt out what's your favorite or some impertinent question. You will walk into this place and you will see that it's adults gathered around having a conversation. If you want to join it, you will join it on topic. If you come in going, hey, you like Ninja Turtles? I'm going to ban you. If you come in all caps, I'm going to ban you. If you come in trying to change the topic midstream, I'm going to ban you. If you come in trying to attention seek, I'm going to ban you. Keep the same energy that you carry around with you in public in here, and you will never get banned. That's just the truth. Fair play. Paul has a lot of t-shirts. I do. I've got a pretty absurd amount of t-shirts. A lot of them, like this one, need to be probably thrown away pretty soon. Like, this one's cool, but it's old as well. It's like falling apart. I think there might be a hole in the armpit. Are you a trans guy? No. Do you understand that that's an impertinent question? I don't happen to be a trans person. But do you understand that leading with what's your sexuality, what's your sexual makeup, is not something you would not keep that energy in public. You would not walk up to a dude standing on the street and be like, hey, excuse me, I know you're having a talk with your friends, but are you a trans guy? You would never bring that energy in public, so don't bring it in here. That's all I ask. Keep the same energy that you walk around in public with in here, and you will never get banned. Violate that, and you will be banned before I ever read your comment. Pull up in a demon on God, looking like I still do fraud. Take a private jet with the rod. It's a Z shit. It's a Z shit. Pull up in a demon on God. Why can't the Skibbities be cool like their fucking music is, dude? Why can't the Skibbities be more like Kodak Black, man? Kodak Black ain't trying to waste nobody's time. Dude, he's pulling up in a demon on God. What's up, Marshall? Pull up in a demon on God. Dude, I've been like all about Kodak Black and Playboy Cardi recently. It's like I want to hear some modern shit. Playboy Cardi, Kodak Black. That's about it, man. I've been obsessed. Young Skibby, dude. Somebody needs to jump on that rap name now, dude. Young Skibby or Lil Skibby. Kodak is great. Dude, there's this Kodak Black interview where they're just asking, they're doing this. They're not, like, he's sitting in an interview, right? And they're not bringing the energy that they would bring to Kodak Black in the street. Kodak is sitting there and they're like, all right, Kodak Black, I heard you don't believe in the moon landing. And he's like, Kodak just sits there and he's like, y'all gonna talk about something else or I'm finna walk out. And they're like, oh, you can go ahead and walk out. He's like, bet. He just gets up and leaves, and the dude gets all brolic. He's like, you ain't gonna tell me what to do on my show. And Kodak's just gone. He pulled out "Ain't a Demon on God." That's my favorite Kodak Black clip, dude. Y'all finna change the subject, find something else to talk about, or I'm finna walk out. And he's just like, he's standing on business. I love Kodak, dude. Kodak's fucking hilarious. His energy is fucking hilarious. Kodak is pure Florida. Oh yeah, dude. Like, Florida is wild, bro. Like, especially the music that comes up out of there, bro. And it's not always good. Like, you know who else is from Florida? The Island Boys. They're just trying to make it. The Island Boys. They're also pure Florida. You know what I mean? So what are you about to do? But yeah, dude. When you get a wild one from fucking Florida that knows how to make a song, it gets real. I just let the water hit me. Kodak is an embarrassment to my culture. I'm sorry you feel that way, man. He's an entertainer. He's an entertainer, man. Nobody looks at Kodak Black and thinks he reflects on you just because you're the same color as him. If they do, they're called a racist. Blum, bum, 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 bum. I haven't been to Florida since I was 6, and I'm physically repelled. My spirit won't let me go back. Yeah. Florida's pretty rough, bro. You don't listen to any of this, just rock and roll. Hey, you know, different strokes. I listen to a lot of this. I'm a Florida girl originally. I feel that Florida energy course through me. Yeah, you know what? I didn't know that about you, Brianna, but it makes sense, at least from knowing you before. You only been around a couple shows here. Glad to have you back, but yeah, from before, you did have a little bit of that. You kept a little bit of that Florida energy, now that I think about it. It makes sense. Let's just put it that way. What's your music setup? Are you an audiophile nerd to some extent? I've got a pair of headphones that's $300, a really nice pair of Sennheisers. I don't remember the model number I got this time, but really good open back monitor headphones. I have those amplified through my board, so I get really good bass reproduction and stuff. If I'm really feeling like sitting down and listening to a song, that's my music setup. It's nothing special, but it is better than your. I would say that like I'm an audiophile that likes to peg it like right here, right? So here's like don't really care about audio. Here's like kinda audiophile. Here's like, you know, I've got $9,000 worth of shit to listen to music on. Yeah, I've got. I don't know what they are, but they are the white. They're like cream colored Sennheisers with the brown inner ear muffs, big. Because I have to have them big, open ear. Hello, great bearded one. Hello. Those are comfy ass cans. Yeah, yeah. I barely feel them on my head. That's why. Well, it's one of the reasons why I haven't bought a pair of headphones that aren't Sennheisers since the early 2000s. I think I've been a Sennheiser. Yeah, I think that sounds right, Paul. Yeah, but I've been just like a Sennheiser enthusiast since probably like 2002. I really don't care to buy any other headphone because Sennheiser is just quality. Bluetooth or hardline? Hardline. I don't do Bluetooth headphones. Holy mother of God, Paul, I haven't seen you in about 8 years. Hey, dude. Yeah, these vertical streams are fucking crazy, bro. If you're like a YouTuber and you're trying to like get more people to see you and stuff like this right now is what's called algorithm maxing. You do as many of these for as long as you can stand. And dude, I don't know what you'll get, but I've gotten like 2,000 new subscribers in the last week on a channel that's been dead for like 5 years and usually, you know, maybe got like 400 views a video or something. Just my throwaway like bullshitting channel, and now it's like legitimately blowing up. So yeah, I mean, like like the algorithm has fucked us out. So there are a lot of people that lost track of us somewhere between us leaving fucking DP and starting DFF. And I get that a lot, bro. Like, I get that a lot. Like, people will legitimately come in and be like, fuck, Paul, you look different. I haven't seen you since DP. Where the fuck have you been? And it's like, I've been here doing it for fucking now over 10 years. Lost you guys when COVID started. Yeah. See what I mean, man? I believe, and like, I can't prove any of this because YouTube is a black box, but I believe that there are a couple of times in the history of the Deep Fat Fried channel where we were fundamentally blacklisted from the algorithm. I believe one of those times was, when we covered a story about a Hasidic rabbi who said that it would be okay to eat lab-grown pork. This was early on in our show, by the way. We had started the show, I think that same year, so it would have been like 2018, late 2017. We covered a news story where a rabbi said it would be fine, biblically fine, for Jews to eat lab-grown pork. That video was flagged for hate speech. And ever since that happened, we challenged it, and eventually the hate speech strike was lifted. But since then, and I shit you not, since then, our channel does not appear in people's recommended. Our channel is not fucking recommended to anybody. We are algorithmically dead in the water. Our shit, legitimately, TJ's shit, like TJ's channel is fucking algorithmically crippled, but our channel is algorithmically dead. And I just happened to fuck up one day setting up a phone stream and accidentally forgot to change it to like landscape mode, which is typically what I would do. I'd sit out here in landscape mode and my fucking shit blew up. And I was like, whoa, okay. And I had to do that first couple of days. It was constant people going like, Dude, I haven't seen you in 8 years. What the fuck? I thought you died. I thought you fucking quit. Right? And I've been here doing it 10 years solid every fucking day. It's like crazy, dude. Yeah, you have to come and search for it. That's algorithmically dead. Right now, for algorithm maxing, shorts are 100% of it. This format gives the experience of kicking it with a real one. This is a much needed market that nowadays just doesn't exist. I don't know, man. I've been doing this shit since like 2010. These types of like informal talk to the chat streams. I've been doing it way longer than most people, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, this is a huge part of my day, right? Are DFF vertical streams coming? I don't know, bro. Like I said, I don't know. You guys are going to try streaming to the Onion Nuggets channel too. Yeah, we're going to start dual streaming to see if we can, because the Onion Nuggets channel is not algorithmically locked. And it is monetized. So if we can shift some of our viewership over to that channel and just ditch or just use this one to stream to the very few people that hang on, I think that's going to help. It's giving jelly roll. Dude, I'm not tatted up or anything. I don't got gold teeth, no face tats, no cross on my forehead. Like, how are you gonna say I'm jelly roll, bro? I don't have a 10th of jelly roll's swagger. And I don't have 100th of jelly roll's money. How are you gonna call me jelly roll? Take a blinker, unk. On God. I don't have a vape thing, and I'm an old unk. I do joints, okay? You would look cool with some face tats. On God though? On squad? On mom? On gang? On O block? What do you put that on, Brianna? Because I think you're trolling. What are you willing to put it on? You can put it on God, you can put it on squad, you can put it on gang, you can put it on mom, or you can put it on O block. Those are the fucking like 5 fucking things you can put it on that'll convince me. It's on cap, no God. You just rebooted me, bro. On God is where she put it. All right, then. I don't think I could ever go through with a face tat, bro. I don't think I'm that committed to fucking anything. Like, I've been like dithering for at least 5 years because I want to get my arms and hands tatted up. And I know kind of what I want, but now I'm dithering on like taking the next step because, oh, do I really want that? Do I really want to do it? Dude, I don't think I could fucking like go get a fucking big old cross and like a knife on the side of my face and shit. I don't think I could fucking do that, bro. A scalp tattoo? Like, where would that show though? Right there? Like right up along this? Would that be a scalp tattoo? Because I don't know, man. Maybe. Well, I might hit you up then, Brianna, if that's true, because, you know, there's a dude in here, Zach, who's offered to tap me for free. I'm not gonna let him tap me for free, but he's all the way on the fucking East Coast, bro. It is not easy for me to get to the East Coast for a couple weeks of tatting, because I want to get a bunch of shit done. I want to pay a bunch of money and just be done with it, bro. I want to find somebody. I love Zeke's style. I know he could pull what I'm fucking want. But I just am hung up on having to go all the way out to fucking Pittsburgh and sit in the chair for like 3 or 4 sessions. That's just like, fuck, bro. When am I going to get to do that? So I want to try and find somebody that's more local. Shave part of your head and get it tattooed. Oh, you're talking like shave the sides of my head and then get like something tatted there? Nah. I like my hair too much, man. I'd end up like wearing that. And people would go, "Oh, football, it looks cool," and then like 6 months later, they wouldn't be able to see it anymore because I like having hair. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to shave my hair. Well, I got my first and only tattoo at 21 years old. It's ancient. I still really like it, but it needs to be cleaned up, and I would like to make it part of a bigger piece. But right now, my big focus is forearms and hands. I want to get my hands done. I want to get my forearms done. My hands are covered in burn scars and eczema scars that I don't like looking at, and I want to put something over that that makes me feel good. So that's my first thing. I want the tops, bottoms, hands. And then I'd like to integrate those designs into my existing tattoo, maybe do a full sleeve over here. Like, I don't know. Heard you're into RV life. I think going to every national park would be really cool. What do you think? I'm not yet into RV life. I'm just seriously considering with my wife purchasing a lot in one of these RV places so that I own a piece of land that I can park and do hookups at anytime I want. And then instead of buying a house for $200,000, buying a big fucking, Class A diesel RV for $200,000. So I've got a house that I can pull the slides in, pack up my fucking garden shit, and I go anywhere I want. So like digital nomad shit. I don't have to have anything other than stable internet to do my job. So yeah, log cabin kits are mad cheap, like 40 grand. Dude, Marshall, I could see you doing that. I could see you in a Canadian cabin where you saved up and you got 2 log cabin kits, you got like a house that you stay at, and then you got like a studio, right? And you're out in the fucking woods, dude. You're like, are you sure we're going to Marshall's fucking house, bro? Like fucking that type of thing. I could see that, bro. I could see you having a little like lab out in the woods. That's sort of the plan. Yeah, see? See, you think I don't know you a little bit, bro. A little bit. I know we're not like super duper close, but I feel like at least creatively you and I have got similar instincts and shit. Because I want that more than anything in the fucking world, bro. Like, I am looking to buy a house where I have an existing outbuilding, or it's easy for me to permit an outbuilding and build myself a fucking lab, bro. Yeah, bud. It's gonna be dope, man. I think we're both gonna have a dope setup here in about fucking 5-10 years, bro. Minimum. Maybe even earlier, bro. I feel that. I feel something in the air about it, bro. Cause I'm on the cusp, bro. I'm looking at properties in this beautiful fucking place. It's gonna put me basically in the smack dab middle of nowhere, bro. Fast internet, own a little piece of fucking property that nobody can gainsay, build myself a fucking lab and get to it. Get some peace too. Man, you and I looking for the same thing at different points in our lives, Marshall. Seeing all Americans on here were screaming about God. Another one was going about baseball. I'm just flicking through in England. Yeah, dude, nah. I mean, we have talked about the concept of God, but I'm an atheist. I'm a leftist. I'm not a cheerleader for Joe Biden or Donald Trump. I'm just like, a pothead college dropout that did a lot of theater, and we're just hanging out. You're welcome to chill. You're also welcome to skibbity scroll. I know how it is. Paul paused. I'm not still paused, am I? I forgot to mention this one thing you said about Crane Alinsky, who was blah, blah, blah. Was elected on May 20th, 2019. He only served for 5 years. Putin said he wouldn't attack. I don't know what that is, bro. I'm sorry. I know it's tough to get a bunch of info across, but yeah. We good, just buffered for a few seconds. Yeah, it must have been something on YouTube's side because my shit is stable. And I didn't get on my end when there's buffering, it'll do the little wheel thing. But it just kept going. I don't know. Fuck it. Maybe YouTube, dude, they don't want us out here speaking the truth. That's what it is, dude. YouTube's throttling me. They don't want us out here speaking the truth. Never say skibbity again. Dude, I'm gonna keep doing it because it triggers the fuck out of skibbities when you call them that. Like people are trying to convince me to stop doing it, are just not wanting to be labeled skibbities, dude, because it's the perfect word, bro. Because you can call somebody a skibbity, and at least if you watch me, you know what I mean. You can call something skibbity, so you can say, "Hey, Paul, do you watch Adventure Time?" And I'll be like, "Hell no, that show's way too skibbity." So it's like hella fucking, like, I'm hoping it catches on, dude. I won't even take credit for it. Like, we need to yank this one for sure because skibbity is the perfect word, bro. It's a fun word to say. The skibbity gauntlet, dude, yes. Probably eventually we're going to have to do the skibbity gauntlet. I don't know if we'll make it. But I think part of that skibbity gauntlet should be watching the Skibidi Toilet Saga all the way through wherever it is, you know. Paul hates cartoons. It makes me sad. I actually don't. That's the thing is people will go like, do you watch this like silly, slightly adultized Saturday morning cartoon called Adventure Time, Paul? And I go like, nah, I don't really like that type of cartoon, bud. Paul fucking hates cartoons. It's like, no, I don't like to watch a cartoon that you like. I like animation. It's not my favorite way to consume content, but yeah. Like, I like animation. I really do. I just don't like these new, like, failure to launch adult child comedy cartoons that everybody's obsessed with now, like Adventure Time, Smile, or whatever that one is with the big fucking mouths, or Big Mouth, I think there's one called, and then there's Steven Universe, and there's like all of these like failure to launch, here's a new Saturday morning cartoon for kids that never learned to like anything outside of that. Skibbity bop bop bop, yes, yes. Look at it, it's dicks and it's fart jokes and it's poopy jokes and it's a guy with a horse for a head, right? All that shit, in my opinion, is trash. It's trash, dude. Now that doesn't mean animation is trash. You want some beautiful animation? Any Miyazaki film. I'll worship at the altar. Any Miyazaki film, okay? Any of them. Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, fucking Spirited Away, fucking you keep going, I'll keep nodding, okay? People go like, Paul just is an anime hater. No, dude, I just don't, it's not my preferred medium. But if you want some anime that I like, dude, Madoka Magica, Puella Madoka Magica, whatever the fucking name of it is, right? Dude, that I wanted to stop watching that shit, but I stuck with it long enough for it to flip every fucking trope that I hated on its head, and I was like, this is a show. This is cool. Kill la Kill. If you just want to like turn your brain off and watch some cool, sexy fucking swordplay shit, choppy, flashy, and it's kind of got like a wry sense of humor about anime tropes, Kill la Kill is one of my favorites, right? It's just like, people think that because I don't spend time drooling into my lap watching Adventure Time that I don't like animation. I have read manga. I don't read a lot of manga. We figured out the name. My favorite manga, I have read a few mangas. My favorite manga is a horror manga called The Curious Case of Amagara Fault. I think it's Junji Ito. That's fucking like one of the spookiest things I've ever read, period. Cosmic horror, kind of dark horror manga. That was the first one I read, and I had to learn how to read the back to front, or like, you know what I mean, right to left. Or wait, yeah, right to left. It was fucking a little weird. So it's like people just like have such a skibbity in them that when I say like, when I get tired of people going like, "Hey Paul, do you watch Adventure Time? Hey Paul, do you watch Rick and Morty?" And I just call it, I go, "No." And they go, "Why don't you watch Rick and Morty? I would think that you would like it." And I tell them, they get butthurt about it, right? When I go like, I don't watch Rick and Morty because I don't think it's anywhere near as smart as people seem to think it is. I think it's literally an adultized Saturday morning cartoon. It's a poo-poo joke in the multiverse. And I've laughed at it a couple of times, but I wouldn't spend my time watching a whole episode of it, let alone like following it all that close, right? Or, "Hey Paul, have you ever seen Adventure Time? I think that you would like the main character Finn. He's a very adventurous guy." Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I don't like Adventure Time. "Oh, why not?" Well, I watched a couple episodes of it, and it's like a Saturday morning cartoon that they added some adult references into. It's not as smart as it thinks it is, and it's nowhere near as funny or interesting as it thinks it is, and I would just rather spend my time watching something else. "Oh, Paul hates anime. Paul hates animation. Paul's a boomer. He don't like cartoons." It's like, no. If all you do is take surface level fucking dips and then run with a hot take, you never find out what a person really thinks, bro. I do like toilet humor. I just like it wrapped in a more adult package than fucking Adventure Time. You know? Oh, Succession, like, Amelia and I were the same. Like, we usually, like, we'll watch one hour episode of a show with dinner. That's usually what we'll watch together, like, pretty much every day. I remember that show, we would just let 2 or 3 fucking episodes play because we were just, like, hooked. Oh, dude, it just gets better, bro. It really does just get better. Like, it's a great show. It ends right when it should. It just gets better. I'm your age, and my kids would watch all those shows mentioned. I laughed at the adult humor slipped in. Yeah. I mean, that's basically why I would watch it. Is if I had a kid with me and I wanted to watch something, and it's like they get it because it's cartoony and silly and cute and fun and pretty much on a 4th grade level. But then every once in a while they slip adult humor in that no kid is really going to get the reference, right? And so I'll go, ha. Like, why would I don't have children, so why would I ever watch that? Every character is such a scummy, backstabbing piece of shit, and I love it. I know, it's a totally anti-hero show. I really do love it, too. Once it's finished, I want to hear, like, who you thought did the best job on the show. Like, who was your home base character? Who was the character that you saw as closest to, like, being able to empathize with? Succession on, I think it's on Netflix. One of the best shows I've seen in, like, years and years. Definitely the best show I watched last year. This year, it's all about the 3-body problem for me so far. Watched the Netflix one. Now I'm in the fucking dead-ass fucking very quarter beginning of the extremely extensive Chinese series, which is actually fucking super good. Sopranos. But Sopranos overall, dude. I think Sopranos may be my contender for finest TV show ever made. So, everything else stands kind of in Sopranos' shadow until something steps into the sun and casts its own shadow, you know? Yeah, Amelia liked Shiv. I really empathized with, oh man, I'm not Roman, the other brother, the main brother, the brother that's trying to take over, Kendall. Oh, Jeremy Strong is like becoming one of my favorite character actors. The dude just absolutely like blows doors on anything they let him touch, bro. Anything. So strength to strength on that guy. I just saw him in some shit. What was that fucking thing? What did I see him in? Oh my god, dude, I've been watching so much shit. There was a show about a girl. Oh, Molly's Game. Have you guys seen that shit? Molly's Game, based on a true story about a chick that came from nothing that ended up weaseling her way into like the black market poker world and hosted these secret games for billionaires and got busted. And then it's like all the whole story of her. Well, actually, she didn't come from nothing. She started as an Olympic gold medalist, and a presumed Olympic gold medalist. And on her first run at the Olympics, she broke both of her fucking legs and ended her career. And dude, that fucking movie was great. And I don't know his fucking Kendall Roy, the character actor that plays Kendall Roy, is in that movie, and he's fucking great in it. He's such a Weasley shit in that movie. Oh my god, you should watch Molly's Game. He was in The Big Shorts. The Big Short, yeah, he a very small part, but he's memorable. He was that dude that was like, they were like, this guy here, dad left home when he was 10 years old, and he never quite got over it. And he's like, we don't talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. You're like, you know what I mean? So great at wringing so much character out of such a small role. That's a sign of a really talented actor. Fujiyama 4 hit your town, bro, 3 weeks ago? Jesus Christ. That's the finger of God, bro. Hopefully your whole house didn't fucking go up, and hopefully your family's okay, man. That's crazy. I have seen Baby Reindeer. Unexpected fucking masterpiece, that show. I thought it was going to be a quirky show about a quirky stalker and a quirky guy, and it ends up being like, it takes a turn. I don't want to spoil it, because I don't think anybody should. Please don't fucking spoil it for other people. But that is a show that is not what you expect, unless you already know what it's about, you know? I think everyone on Succession won some kind of award, and they all deserved it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kieran Culkin plays Roman Roy. Probably a contender for my other favorite person on the show. I mean, everybody on that show is perfectly cast and gives a masterclass performance. Why don't you become an actor? You're great at it. I am an actor. An actor is someone who does stage work and performance work. I've been in at least 36 plays. I've competed in theater from high school all the way through my college years. I've done in my adult life community level, college level theater at various levels. Like I've done community theater, I've done city college theater, and I've done Cal State college theater. Traveled and competed as an adult after, post college. Yeah, so I think I've earned the right to, at the very least, to call myself a trained actor. I've been training it since I was 13. I think people need to learn not everyone needs to like the thing they like. Yeah, part of liking something is not really giving a shit what other people think about it, right? Like, I like Okay, let me give you guys an example. And watch this. I'm going to give you guys in the chat that disagree with this next take, that have seen the movie I'm about to mention, free license to fuck on me for like one comment, okay? Everybody gets one. If you've seen this movie and you want to fuck on me, right? I'm letting you off the reins to be crazy. One comment, okay? I love the movie Unfriended. Yes, Unfriended. The horror movie that takes place in Skype. I think it's smart, I think it's funny, and I think it pushed boundaries. Watch this. That was, I mean, Pranob based. Okay, we got a fucking Unfriended. Haven't seen it. Okay, come on. Haven't seen it. Fuck. It's funny. Never watched. You just relate to the tubby guy. See, here it is. Oh my God, I've never seen it. Bro, stop smoking crack. See? There it is. Wanted to see that, never did. Was rooting for the protagonist to die. Me too. That's part of the fun of it. Really, that movie was bad as fuck, in my opinion. Haven't seen it. Is that on Hulu? I don't know where it is. You'd have to go find it. I know you can sail the 7 seas, if you know what I mean. So you see, like, I could take that, like, honestly, I was expecting better, pretty tepid feedback and go like, oh, fuck you guys, and get all mad. But ultimately, if everybody in here and everybody else in the world hates that movie, like, I might argue with them, I find that fun, but ultimately it's not going to change how I feel about the movie because I like it for me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of something else that maybe more people would be into. Oh, okay, here's one. Same rule, right? You guys are off the chain for one comment apiece to say whatever you want to me, however mean it is about this take. I think that the rapper Lil Pump is dope. You're off the chain for one comment. And you can be as mean and as skibbity as you want for one comment in reaction to that. I think Lil Pump is dope. Dun 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 dun. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Lock him in with the saw. Ooh, yeah, came in with the saw. Yeah, bitch, I flare it raw. Ooh, bitch, I flare it raw. Walk in the trap, Ric Flair. Walk in the trap, Ric Flair. Told a little bitch, come here. Fuck your old bitch, I don't care. Damn, I just broke my wrist. 100 on my wrist, can't tell me shit. Fucking nigga. Oops, I just dropped it in work. Whatever. He's not black either, so fuck him. Oop, it slipped. One slipped out. I'm from the 90s, okay? Lil Pump is butt rap. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Boot. Lil Pimp is a nice guy. He's a great guy. Lil Pimp is here. Yeah, he's Latino from Florida. That song slaps. What about 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist. D-Rose, 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 D-Rose. Pump coming through and I'm looking like D-Rose. Pump on the jam and I feel like a hero, damn. You like Cardi B? A little bit, yeah. See? Now, people just they gave me a little harder there when I said Lil Pump was good. I don't feel any different about Lil Pump, right? Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Spent 2 rags on a new chain. Lil Mon love doing cocaine. Like, I'm not in it for the lyrics, man. Those beats, though. Lil Jon, yeah. Let's do shots, 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 shots. I think that's where Lil Jon peaked, and then I think it just went like. You like Tyler? Yes, but I like weird Tyler. I like weird Tyler at the beginning of his career, where he would be like, I'm dipping my balls in honey, like dripping in the sun, dripping on your mum, dripping on your son. You know what I mean? Like, I liked that shit. Like the newer stuff, not so much. I like the experimental, like broken toy beats that Tyler used to do. Respectfully, I must disagree. That's cool. That sounds like something TJ would rap about. Yeah, like early Tyler does sound like TJ if he learned to rap. Like it's that early Tyler the Creator was very puerile, very dick poopy fart joke humor, very like willing to talk about strange esoteric subjects and like very quick to reference pop culture. It was very much like experimental weird beats. Didn't TJ do a rap once? No, TJ did a slam poem and I rapped it. It was called Hope is a Curse. I don't know, maybe TJ did a rap after that, but TJ did a slam poetry thing and he did it on his channel. And then I put it to a beat and rapped it on mine. I think it was called Hope is a Curse. Yeah, Hope is a Curse.
He also did that song Up in the Club. Remember that one?
Who did that?
TJ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Up into Club. Yeah. He did do Up into Club. That's right. The thing, dude, and I'm just talking about TJ as I see him, right? I'm not trying to say this is TJ, right? But in knowing TJ for as long as I have, living with TJ, I feel like there's a number of things that TJ fantasizes about being, like a rock star, a rapper, way more influential than he is, that TJ could have if he just like reached out and grabbed it. Like his talent is there. All he needs is that like hundreds of hours of practice to make your talent marketable. And I feel like if TJ like was like, because you remember he was like learning the fiddle for a while.
I remember that.
He bought not a fiddle, but he bought a violin because he wanted to have a hobby and he wanted to learn a musical instrument. And I think if he would have stuck with that or picked up guitar or like if he, because he lives in a town that's got like a college scene and like a lot of art students and stuff, if he started a band and fronted the band and did his like shaman shit. You remember that, like the swamp shaman era of TJ where he would like put makeup in his beard and his face was all like red and black around the eyes, you know what I mean? If he did that shit and came up with like a Rob Zombie-esque persona and a name, he could have like, I think he could have a career, but not right now. He couldn't jump straight into it. He'd have to train his vocals. He'd have to do a lot of writing. He'd have to do a lot of conceptual work on the character and what he was going for, right? I think TJ could be huge if he applied a couple hundred hours of deliberate fucking practice. But the thing is like TJ, I think part and parcel of his personality is like having so many interests that he can't sit on one for long enough to see it bear fruit a lot of times.
He is saying he finished his first draft of his book.
Right, exactly, which is good. And I'm not saying that this is like 100%, TJ never finishes anything. I'm saying it's just like, I feel, this is a better way of putting it. in knowing TJ, I feel like his soul, whatever that is, his personhood, whatever is inside the meat prison that is TJ, yearns for things. And from my perspective, looking at him and knowing how talented he is, I go, if you yearn for the fruit, why not pick it? You know what I mean? That's how I feel about that's ADHD. Well, I don't want to otherize and I don't want to fucking be ableist. But TJ does have ADHD. He does treat his ADHD. So that shouldn't be as much a factor for him. But yes, that's part and parcel of it. Like, you know, TJ's stage presence. And he's not a stage performer. He has performed on stage doing meetup stuff a few times. But he's not a trained stage performer. But TJ walks out on that fucking stage like he not only owns the stage, but the audience's seats as well. Like he's just got a fucking huge presence immediately, not just size-wise, personality and self-confidence wise. He's fucking marching to the beat of his own drummer. That's why I think, like, if TJ took vocal training classes, learned to hit pitch, spent some time writing down some poetry, going through his old poetry and making some songs, starting to hear them in his head, gets a band with some fucking people that are on board and talented at their instruments. You need a lead guitarist, a bassist, and a drummer. You know, 3 college kids that are in the fucking music program that know who he is, probably. He comes up with some fucking new character and just fucking paints himself up, puts on that fucking skeleton suit he's got, comes out there and just fucking, like, he's such a huge presence. How would he ever fail at that? Even if he's not like the biggest ever, how does he not break? But I don't think TJ's willing to do that. Or not willing. I don't think that it is in
nature?
His nature to do it, yeah. Maybe that's the best way to put it. See, I have a whole different presence on the audience. I have a disarming presence because there's I can't remember his name. He's a French actor. I was talking to my mom about him the other day. I need to go look up who said it. But it was a French actor who who did a lot of shows, was in front of an audience a lot, right? And people asked, geez, this fucking wind is something else recently here. All right, I'm gonna try and give you some too, but I'm trying to find an angle that isn't gonna whip and nay-nay every fucking where.
Might have to call it.
Yeah, man, if it tries to blow over the whole fucking table. I mean, we got it stabilized, so it ain't gonna go too far. I guess I'll just open it up. So you're not fucking baking, because that doesn't make no sense. Well, it's all on your back, though. You're gonna be hot in a minute. It'll be fine. Let it blow around, because, like, I forgot, we got this weighted base here. It is not that strong. But it might fucking knock my fucking phone over. I need to like I said, I need to come up with that rig that's, like, not... I need to get that fucking thing. But I have, like, an easy presence, like a disarming presence on stage. And I remember I studied a French actor who they asked him, like, why are you on stage so much? What do you think? Like, what does it feed inside of you? And he said, when I'm on stage, I can't help but think, alone at last. That's how I feel. Do you miss acting? I miss stage work. Acting, or at least the principles that I learned that fed me as an actor, I use every day. You know, character work, improvisation, extemporaneous speaking, public speaking, all of that shit is shit I trained in specifically. So I get to use aspects of my training in theater every single day of my life. But yes, I do miss stage work. It's just very time consuming, and I run a business that is also very time consuming, and I have to commit to something. Like, that is my one thing about acting, is I take it very seriously. When I accept a role, I'm accepting the responsibility of showing up to every rehearsal, giving 110% of myself, not fucking around, not dragging down the show, being on point. And if I can't give that, I will never even audition for a show. And I don't think right now in my life that I have the time to give that. So, yeah. Do you enjoy writing as well? No, writing is ultra painful for me, man. I'm good at it, or at the very least I've been told I'm good at it. I have a good passive voice, a good narrative voice, a good eye for dialogue, etc. I'm not great, but it is like pulling fucking teeth. Like, absolutely like pulling fucking teeth to get me to write something and show it to somebody. Because I'm such a harsh self-critic on when it comes to my writing specifically. I spend so much time, like, I'll write a paragraph, I'll go back, I'll change it, I'll flip it around, I'll erase it, I'll rewrite it, I'm one of those people. It's not writer's block, it's just like process block, I think. I think of things all the time that I'm like, dude, that would make a killer short story or a killer fucking screenplay, but I know that if I could just like sit down like Stephen King describes and just like type whatever and be uncritical of it and get your 6 pages done, go back, throw it to a style editor, and 10 days later you got a book. If I could do that shit, bro, I would do it. But yeah, paralyzing perfectionism is another way to put it. Yeah. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good, or whatever the fuck, that sort of thing. I'm also that way in visual stuff, or like conceptual stuff. So like editing, right? Doing video editing. I'm not great, but I'm a competent video editor. The thing that makes me kind of suck at it is that it takes me way fucking too long to do it, because I have a vision in my head, and if I can't approximate it, it drives me nuts until I figure out how to do it, and it's just a long process of getting something. Oh, cooking, yeah, dude. Yeah, we did do some like burger cooking stuff. Pull up in a demon on God. You can ask anything you want, buddy. That's what I'm here for. Crickets, dude. We're sorry. The number you have called has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Oh no, bro. Fuck. All right, you gotta go, buddy. Thanks for playing. The whole fucking chat waited for that, bro. And you dropped a blumpkin. Maybe, I don't know, maybe English is your 4th language or something. I'm not trying to be a hater, but that ain't gonna work. Wish TJ would do some vertical streams. Well, I've put him up on game about this, and I've showed him my metrics and shit. So it's, it'd be on him to do it. it would bring new people to his channel, but the thing that this has done is it'll bring old people to his channel. People that are subscribed to him, but he doesn't get recommended because he's algorithmically screwed, will be like, whoa, I haven't seen you in 10 years, bro. Like, he's going to get back so many people that used to watch him that just lost track of him, don't remember him now. It's like, oh, shit, dude, your watches are coming. That's dope, man. You gotta send me some pictures or some shit. I want to see them bitches. How did you and TJ meet? We were content creators in the early part of like the vlogging thing on YouTube, 2006, 2007. We butted heads at first and then like became friends, kind of like content creator friends, not like actual friends. And we, you know, did back and forths over the course of like years there, like between 2007 and 2014. And then one day I was invited on TJ's show, The Drunken Peasants, by his co-host Ben. And I got to sit in the room and do like a whole ass show with TJ. But I'd done like, there used to be like a thing TJ did back in the day called Blog TV where he could bring in a guest and I would talk to him. So I'd done that a couple of times, but that first Drunken Peasants appearance was really the first time we were in the room together and doing like live content together. And I think it was really fun for everybody. The appearance was really like well received by their audience, and then like blah blah blah. Fast forward, I was hired as a full-time guy. The Drunken Peasants did a meetup in LA, their first meetup on the West Coast. I met them there, and so I met TJ outside of a Motel 6 in Hollywood, in West Hollywood. And like everybody is, the first time I walked up on him, I was like, Jesus Christ, he's a Yeti. Holy fuck. She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Champagne in the new apartment. Flashing. Lights, 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 lights. You still watching Mendham? I farted? Did I? Dude, if I farted, I would have announced it was coming. I didn't toot. Don't you lie on me, Sue. I think he who smelt it dealt it. That's what I was brought up to believe. You pooted, it's okay. Just announce. I've got to try and blame me for your toots. Was Paul formerly bald? Bald in the sense that I have shaved my head before, but not like male pattern bald. Like I won the genetic lottery when it comes to hair, and I lost it on everything else. I will die with this head of hair, but I will also die probably like 20 years before you will, from cancer or heart disease or both. Better to be a smart fella than a fart smella. Good point. That's some old school dad wisdom right there. If you streamed on TikTok, the Skibby levels would be through the roof. Oh my God, bro. I don't think I could handle that. Should braid your hair? Like what? Like micro braids or one big braid or what? My hair's very thick, and so it's hard to braid. I probably have like 3 hair follicles for every 1 hair follicle that your average person has. My hair is dense, bro. Like, it's thick. There's a lot of fucking hair coming out of the top of my head. And it is hard to braid. Dude, if I got micro braids or whatever, I would look like a juggalo like that. Willie Nelson braids. The pigtails. The Willie Nelson pigtails. On the road again. Dreads. Nah. I don't even really think there's a problem with white dudes or anybody that wants them getting dreads, but nah. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on white boy dreads. to be frank with you, I just kind of like my hair the way it is. So I'm going to keep it around this length forever, ever, ever, I think. And I really don't want to do something like dye my hair or get dreads or braids or whatever the fuck that would change the structure of my hair. Like, I like having hair. Have you ever curled your hair? No. My mom, when I was young, there was a look in the 80s called feathered hair. It's not something you see dudes wearing anymore, but if you go to the 80s, you will see dudes everywhere with feathered hair. And what you would do is put a hair curler in the boy's hair, hold it there, and then brush it back, and it would create this like wavy, feathered kind of thing. So when I was a kid in the 80s and my mom was doing my hair, I had feathered hair that required like her to do things with an iron. But as an adult, I've never put an iron in my hair. Like I said, I don't want to burn my hair. I know that hot irons and flat irons and stuff can give you different looks. But I also know they fry the fuck out of your hair. Are you a little person? I'm 6'1" and I weigh 325, 330 pounds. Flashing lights, 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 lights. All right, I'll give you a car. Okay? Butterfly doors go up on a Tesla. There you go. A smart fella is a fart smeller. A fart smeller is a smart fella. I'm 20 feet tall and I'm ripped and I could beat up your dad. Love the wig, queen. The wig. Boy, dude, this is the nicest fucking wig that anybody has ever purchased. It actually looks like, if you get real close, you can see my scalp and such. It's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. Good rip, though. Drive-by skibbity shit. Got that perma weave. Got them hair plugs. Fucking break, dude. Wig that came with skin. Yeah, dude, I took a dead man's scalp and I cut it off and I put it on my fucking bald ass scalp. Ross. I got Rachel hair. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you wrote. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. Oh, well, it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. You'll be there for me too. You know Paul's ready to go when you hear the wet squelch of him slapping the scalp wig on. Yeah. Right before the show starts, listen for the... Man, the skibbities are here. You kids asking for shit for an edit are weird as fuck, bro. This weird TikTok shit, bro, is such a waste of your time. You ain't nobody gonna say the name Bungay111 ever, bro. You're never gonna do anything but waste your time making these fucking TikToks, dude. On God, as you kids would say. No cap. No cap. For real, if you keep wasting your time making these skibbity ass fucking TikTok edits, bro, you're gonna be a fucking loser your whole life, dude. Pull up in a demon on God. You actually like Friends? Fuck no. Fuck no. That was a horrible show. I just was assaulted with that song like everybody else in the fucking late 90s and early 2000s, so. I own a pea coat. I just don't live in a place where it ever gets anywhere close to cold enough for me to wear a fucking pea coat. That's about to change, though. I'm about to move to a place where that pea coat's going to do me good. Does Paul look like he would like Friends? I know. Do I look like a fucking NPC to you? Dude, I'm a quest giver. All right? I'm not a main character, but I'm a quest giver. Greetings, weary skibbity scroller. Stay a while and listen. All right? You're getting side quests from my ass while you're in this area. All right? I'm not a fucking NPC. All right? Don't cue the Skyrim fucking music, okay? No arrow from the knee, fucking canned response shit. All right? Yeah, dude, I'm a quest giver. I'm that guy that you were scrolling through and he's got a fucking gold exclamation point over his head. That is an NPC. No. No, dude, a quest giver is a different level of NPC, though. Different level of it. Okay, I am an NPC, but I'm a different level. I'm not just one of the dudes wandering around town that goes like, autumn came early this time. I missed the long summers in Tamriel. You know, like, I'm not that guy, bro. All right? I'm the guy with the gold thing over his head, right? And you have to click on it and stay a while and listen. Right? And then I send you on your quest. Yeah, if you skip my quest, you're going to miss out on a key piece of gear. All right? That's all I'm going to tell you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Da-na-na-na. Potion seller. I would like your strongest potion before I go into battle. You can't handle my strongest potion, traveler. It would kill one such as you. Potion seller. I have no time for your games. I require your strongest potion, for I am on a quest. Like I told you, traveler, my potions are too strong. Paul sells moon sugar, that's right. Ah, traveler, do I smell moon sugar in your pockets? This one greets you. I am Saseth. I will follow you if you promise me that moon sugar you have in your pockets. Yeah, the merchant from RE4, exactly. What are you buying? Oi, what are you selling? You should get into voice acting. Dude, I know. I know. Not enough potions these days. I blame capitalism. I blame capitalism. I blame stupidity. Personally, I blame those damn faithless Imperials. I used to be an adventurer. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Watch your step in Whiterun, traveler. Cheers episode do you rewatch the most? I don't have one episode that I rewatch on Cheers, honestly. If I feel like watching Cheers, I'll usually just like pick a season, pick right in the middle, and I'll just watch 2 or 3 episodes. I like the I mean, I don't know. The memorable ones are like the kind of like culmination of the love arcs. The kind of like Woody Harrelson love arc and the fucking Rhea Perlman love arc and that whole 9 thing. Right. I love the like minor characters in Cheers more than I like Sam and all of them. Did someone take your sweet roll? Mother, sweet mother, send your child unto me. Huh? Awesome. Thank you, baby.
Got about an hour if you want to eat something before then.
Yeah, probably would be a good idea. What are you thinking?
Taco Bell, maybe?
Ooh, fuck yeah. Let's order some Taco Bell. I want some burritos. I want some bean burrito. I'm going to let you guys go and get some goddamn food in my belly. Get ready to record 2 episodes for our lovely patrons to be released well in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.